Hello, people. Great Panda here. How you doing? Happy New Year. All that jazz. Been a while. It's been a long 3 months. At the end of the last vlog, I was very positive, if I remember rightly, and it was a positive time. I was good, felt good, and then November happened. Now, obviously, I went away. I went to the hot tub. It was beautiful, except minor issue. So we get there, and so it's like an hour drive away. Get to the hot tub, the cabins, forest holidays. Go into like the reception area, get signed in, get the key, come back out to get to the car to go to the cabin. And I notice some idiot doesn't have a license plate on the front of their car. What a loser. I was said idiot. So, somewhere, driving through the moors, I've lost my license plate off the front of my car. So I spend the first hour and a bit of my holiday trying to figure out how legal it is to drive home without a license plate. Answer, not at all. Not even remotely a little bit. So I have to find a way to get the car home. Got the car home, very expensive. So get home after my holiday, after I've finally had time to relax after the license plate issue. And to get a new license plate for the front of my car, I need my driver's license, which I obviously have, and my logbook, which I obviously have. So I start looking for my logbook in my file that has all my car stuff. It's not in there, and I'm like, oh, I must have misfiled it or something. So I go to the file that I still have for my old car for some reason. It's not in there. So I'm like, I spend a week ripping the house to pieces looking for this logbook. Cannot find it anywhere. And by this point, like, I work within walking distance from my house. So it's fine. I don't need my car. But it would be nice to have it. So eventually go on the DVLA website to get a new logbook. So I'm going through it, signed up and everything, all good. A couple of days later, I get an email through being like, oh yeah, we can't perform this action. Okay, why not? So I go on again, try it again, and it cuts me off at the first step this time. Can't perform this action. Right, okay. So I phoned the DVLA, and the guy that I speak to, a lovely bloke, can't remember his name. It's like, oh yeah, we can't give you it because the car's not in your name. Oh, what do you mean it's not in my name? This is December now, mid-December, and I've had the car since March. So I'm like, I'm paying for the car, pay tax on the car. Do you mean it's not my name? So anyway, get off the phone to him and I'm like, we're gonna have to get a dodgy license plate. So I go to Halfords and I'm begging, like literally on my knees, begging them for a license plate. And they're like, we can't do it. Guy even gives me a list of places I can get a dodgy one. And I'm like, do I really want to do that? So anyway, eventually I leave there and I'm like, I can never drive my car again. I've got to get the MOT done next month. Can't what am I going to do? So yeah, end up driving to the place that I bought it from and explain my story to them, and they come out within about 5 minutes, not even that, with a brand new license plate for me. I'm like, thank you, thank God. Now I can bring it in to get the MOT done, don't have to worry about it. And then another salesman comes in and he's like, oh, here's your random A4 sheet of paper, that's your logbook. And I'm like, what do you mean? So it turns out when they'd filed all my stuff away for purchasing the new car, they'd forgot to send off my logbook. They filed it away in my file. So it was all signed and dated and everything. It was just not sent away. So legally, the car wasn't mine. I mean, not that that made a difference if I'd have known that, but it meant that I couldn't get a license plate. So I got that saga sorted after like 2.5 weeks. So now my car has a license plate. I have a logbook. Still have my driver's license. All is looking up. Should clarify, when I said drove to the place I bought it, my girlfriend drove me in her car, because obviously couldn't drive my car, no license plate. So anyway, get through that saga, and then I'm like, right, MOT's due January. Let's look ahead to that. And a warning light pops up that I've never seen before, and I'm like, oil? The hell? Turns out it's just the oil service light. Fair enough. And another one pops out for air pressure. And then, honestly, if I was driving at night, I had about 5-6 different lights on. Like, what the hell's going on here? So yeah, my car is currently on its MOT. I'm walking from the place it's getting MOT'd to my dad's, recording this, hoping that it's not going to cost me a lot to get it fixed, or it's just some stupid little electrical issue, which will probably be expensive to get fixed. So yeah, that's the car saga from November to January. Fucking cars. Anyway, so as you'll remember, probably, hopefully, maybe, I didn't. I did a 10k in November at Croft Circuit. It was good. I did exactly what I planned to do. I ran first 3 weeks of November, sorry, and then rested in the week I was off, where I didn't have a car because of the license plate issue, and I was in a hot tub and I was enjoying my life. So I come home on the Friday, go for a cheeky little run on the Saturday, and then go for a very slow run at Croft Circuit on the Sunday. I think I did the 10k in like an hour and 20 minutes, maybe. I don't remember exactly what it was. I know it was a long one, because I know that I gassed myself out in the first kilometre again, like a fucking moron. But I was proud of myself. Even though I was dying, I did like 7k straight, then walked about half k, and then ran the rest of it. So as much as I can run a 10k, I killed myself doing that one. I think it's just being at the start line with people. I came third last. I was the last male. Did it though. That's all that matters. So I do my 10k. So I get there, right? And they're like, oh, the medals haven't turned up yet. If you're quick, you might have to wait around for a medal. Luckily, I didn't have that issue because I was slow as fuck. So I get my medal, get my luminous yellow, green. I'm pretty sure it's yellow. Running top. And I get a bottle of water and some nutrition. Go home, legs killing, body hurting, lungs on fire, and then have a Domino's. Oh, Domino's. I had. So it was my treat for all my hard work in the last couple of months. And I had a half and half cheeseburger and meteor. I had a pepperoni wrap thing, some wedges, some of them iced fingered cookie, whatever they are with the ice in, and obviously cookies. You got to have cookies. I'm not a fucking savage. So yeah, I had all that. And I wonder why I'm still gaining weight. And then that was it for my fitness for the year. Like, I did fuck all. Like, my December was cold and depressing, and so yeah, did nothing in December. Mainly because I caught a cold quite early in December, and there's like 4 different reasons as to why a cold really affects me quite badly. 5 if you include the fact that I'm a man. Anyway, first one is my asthma. If I get cold, it affects my lungs. I can't breathe properly, and if you can't breathe properly, you can't really do much. Now, as much as the inhalers that I've had that have changed in the last couple of years have been amazing and have helped me out a lot, it's still quite bad. The cold, if it's like bitterly cold, even if I just walk outside, I feel it in my lungs. Anyway, moving on. Then there's obviously the COVID that I've caught recently that's probably done permanent damage with it, affecting your lungs. And then the final one, which is a bit weird considering I was 35 when this happened, is that I caught whooping cough. And honestly, worst cold illness I've ever had. Like, I would cough and then my throat would close up and I couldn't breathe. And it was like, when you hear someone choking, you're like, there's air. Like, you can hear the airway. Like, I was choking, but I wasn't. It was like... So yeah, that's probably done permanent damage to my lungs as well. So now every time I get cold and it affects my lungs in the tiniest bit, I'm like, I'm dying. That's a bit dramatic. I'm not actually dying, but I just feel it so badly. I'm not sure if it's the same for everyone else or if it's just because my lungs have taken a battering over the last 5 years. But yeah, the running has helped out quite a lot, admittedly, but it's just every time I tried to do something physical, I just could not breathe. I had like no endurance left in my lungs. My cardio was shot just from the sniffles, basically. So I've not got over the cold, still have that said cold, still dry coughing a little bit, but started running again. Cheeky little 5Ks here and there, doing like 10, 15K a week. So I'm back on top of keeping my fitness, maintaining my fitness levels. I think I'm going to go for like the rest of the month, which is 2 weeks, I think, from today. And then just start pushing out, see how I feel. Start pushing myself properly like I wanted to at the start of January. But, you know, we live and we learn. So that was November, December. Not much really. 10K. License plate arc of my life. License plate era, as the kids are saying. A little cold in December that fucked my lungs up again. It wasn't even that cold in December. It was quite a mild one, actually. Apart from like 4 random days that were fucking freezing. Anyway, moving on. So I hit January. Happy New Year. Not New Year, new me. None of that. New year. Same me. Same. Let's get these fitness goals hit. I don't care about my weight anymore. Like, in my fitness, I feel 1,000 times better than I did this time last year. And as much as losing weight was the goal, that realistically is the goal. To be healthier. If I've got a little bit of body fat, but I feel healthier, I've achieved that goal. So I'm knocking that one off. So yeah, knocked that one off. I wanted to run the Great North Run in less than 3 hours. I did do the Great North Run in 3 hours 15. I can knock that 15 minutes off this year. Hopefully do it for the same charity. Hopefully do it a bit quicker. Less than 3 hours. Less than 3 hours. But this new year has seen one massive change in my life. And it's something I've not talked about on the channel because the channel is my place of positivity. It's my go-to, my hobby. It's something I wanted to be, where I could look back and go, fuck me, look at what I've done in a year, or look at what I've done in 18 months, or look at the progress I've made between like this and this. I wanted it to be something that I could be like proud of and not bring too much negativity to it. And if there is negativity brought to it, do it in a positive kind of way. Like, my mental health's fucked. Let's just talk about it. And then hopefully if someone sees it and they're like, I feel the same way, then they're not alone in that kind of negative way, but positive, if that makes sense. I'm rambling. So ramble over. Massive change in my life that's cut out almost all the negativity in it. I quit my job. Handed my notice in on the 2nd. Gave them a month's notice. So as of recording this, I have 7 shifts left. No plan at all. But I do feel like weight has been shifted. I feel 1,000 times better. And I don't want to go too much into it because it brought, like, if you followed me for the year and you've seen the ups and the downs and you've seen me talking about how bad I felt and how much like I've just wanted to stay in bed some days, it's been because of my job. It's a stressful job and I get it. Like, you need to put pressure on people. But I feel like it could have been done in such a more healthy way. Like, you could have presented us pressure and not been a dickhead about it. Anyway, so I quit my job. Been looking for jobs. I haven't applied for any yet. But I don't know. I might take a couple of days where I'm like completely free and be like, yep, let's start searching now. And realistically, nothing's off the table. Like, the job I've worked in opens up a lot of doors because I was at management level. So I could be like, yeah, I confidently feel like I could walk into a lot of jobs and be like, my experience will help me this. And like I say, nothing's off the table. Like, I'm not going to look at a job and go, oh, I'm not doing that. It's beneath me, because it's not. If I'm doing something and I can earn money and earn a living and maintain the lifestyle that I have, that isn't that glamorous, let's be honest. I don't even need that much. Like, I'm happy. And that's all I want to be, happy. I want a job where I'm not scared of losing my job every time I go to work, because things keep changing without any communication. So yeah, first and last time I mentioned my job, and that's the end of it. 18 years, man. So my direct boss above me, I've worked with him. He literally hired me day one, and he's going to be there on my last day. And it's like, it's insane to think that in this financial climate, I've just gone, yeah, my mental health is much more of a priority than any financial situation I can get myself into. And I've gone, fuck it, let's do this. And honestly, the amount of people that have said to me, I wish I had the balls you did, it's just a mistake. No, it's not a mistake. 18 years I worked for the same place, and I've not felt as negative about it as I have in the last 6 months in the entirety of the 17 and a half years before that. But again, thanks guys for putting up with me. Thanks for the opportunities. Just thank you. That's all I can say. And good luck in the future. Hopefully see you somewhere down the road. So yeah, going into February, I have no idea what's going on in my life. Not a fucking clue. Literally the only thing I have any control over now, well, I have control over everything, let's be honest. I'm the one that makes my choices in my own life. But the only thing that feels like it's under any control at the minute is my running. And I'll keep that up. I might start a random weekly vlog where I'm like, oh, this is me stretching. This is me doing my, oh, horsey. I got very distracted there. So going into February, fuck knows. Honestly, I don't know what I'm doing. I have no plan. I have nothing. I want to obviously keep up my fitness, but other than that, it's all just, I'm winging it. And I'm excited. I'm properly excited for the first time in a long time. Hopefully I can heal from the negativity and build myself back up. Build my confidence up. That's the main thing. Like, I started this channel and it slowly built my confidence up over like 6, 7 or 8 months. And then it's just been knocked back down into the ground and they've tried to bury it. And I don't think it's been intentional, but I want to build my confidence back up. I want to be able to like make decisions, not have to worry about repercussions. Anyway, I want to stop talking about the job now. So yeah, if anyone has any jobs going, let me know. I might need one. But yeah, thinking about, now that I've got free time, actually vlogging workouts, actually making myself accountable for workouts that aren't just running. I need to improve my flexibility. I can barely get my hand below my knee when I stretch. I'm so inflexible. I am so not flexible. So So yeah, work on that. Work on my Spartan routine from the Powers Guide from this time last year that I definitely didn't just give up on straight away because it hurt every single time I did it. So yeah, record myself doing that. Weekly vlogs. That's my only plan. And it might fall apart, let's be honest, because all of my plans do. I plan a lot and then just don't do anything. So yeah, that's my plan for the future. That's me potentially fucking my life up. Yeah, I'll be fine. I'll land on my feet. We all do. So yeah, so it's been a while. It's just been stressful November, ill December, completely changing my life January. It's going to be an interesting year. An exciting year. I'm looking forward to it. Like every January, you always get to like, oh, I'm excited for the year. I want to do this, I want to do this, I want to do this. And then by the midpoint of January, you're like, no, nothing's changing. Everything's changing. This time next year, I'll be doing my vlog, running a 10K, not out of breath. That's not going to happen. I almost guarantee that's not going to happen. So yeah, that was my quarter of a year. As if it's been 3 months since I've done a vlog. And I'm finally in a good place. Finally in a good place. Or getting to a good place. I can feel myself healing already, to be honest. But more on that later. Hopefully you guys had a good New Year. Hopefully you had a good Christmas. Hopefully you didn't have a stressful November. And hopefully you're not quitting your jobs that you hate. Or maybe you are. Fuck it, what's the worst that can happen? Anyway, I will see you next time. Thank you for listening to me ramble. Peace out, guys.